Hello guys, Shofu here, and I have a battle with jukainarashi. Not sure if I'm saying his name right. So I lead with Boom, and I go for the Psychic just to weaken it because Psychic plus Explosion will kill the Heatran. But, of course, this gay-ass game has to let him burn me on the first fucking turn. So, yeah, all I got was a little weak-ass Psychic off on him. So I set up my Heatran trying to scare him off, but he doesn't buy it. And I'm just gonna go for the Stealth Rock because I know I can live in Earth Power anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And yeah, I live with 66, 3 away from 69, and I set up my Stealth Rocks. So I'm gonna switch the hell out of there now and send out Baringas because I know Baringas can take, you know, probably about 3, 4 Earth Powers from Heatran. And Baringas takes it pretty well, and I definitely will have enough to make a substitute. But he goes for the Hidden Power Grass, which definitely helped a lot because it's not going to do as much as Earth Power. And yeah, now I'm just going to hit him with the almighty Focus Punch. Falcon Punch. Just kidding. So yeah, I hit him with a Focus Punch with all of that, and he dies. Actually, he faints, but nobody asked that. So, yeah, he's going to send out a Gyarados now, and I'm obviously going to have to switch the hell out of here because it's fucking Gyarados. And, of course, I'm going to go to Tsunade because Tsunade is the most epic wall to ever see a Pokemon game. Really. Look at this waterfall. Didn't do anything. So now I'm just going to go for the Toxic and try to poison this thing. Hopefully he doesn't go for Taunt, or hopefully I'm faster. So I go for the Toxic, and it hits. And he goes for the Taunt, so I was faster, so that's great. Because now I'm just going to go for the Draco Meteor, just to take a big chunk. I know I don't have any special attack EVs, but Draco Meteor is still a very powerful special attack, so it's going to do a lot regardless. And it does about half, maybe a little bit more. He goes for the Stone Edge, but of course the Stone Edge is not going to phase me because I'm epic and he's not. Just kidding. He's epic too, but not as epic as Tsunade, of course. So another Draco Meteor should take out the Gyarados from where it is, but I'm going to switch out the Celebi because I don't want to get hit with another Stone Edge, and I want to save my HP for later, all that good stuff. But he gets a crit anyway. What the hell? This game has just not been good to me for the past couple of days, especially on that Pokemon Online thing. Anyway, he sends out Jirachi, sorry. And I'm just going to switch out because I don't want to get hit by a U-turn. So it appears that keeping my Heatran alive was a very good thing because he has a Scarf Jirachi and none of its attack can damage me at all. But he switches out to his Gliscor now. Or he U-turns out, I should say. And I can't stay in because I need to save my Heatran. So I switch back out to Tsunade to get the Intimidate. And just to avoid the Earthquake. And I'm going to try and go for the Roost here because I need my HP. And he's going to withdraw, and he's going to go to his Jirachi. And I roost and get all of my HP back because I really need it to wall these things. And he switches out to his Jirachi like I just said. I don't know why I repeated myself. Yeah, so I switch back out to my Heatran. And of course the U-turn's not going to do that much. So that's good. And he switches out to his Gliscor. So now I really have to switch out again. So that's what I'm gonna do. Just kidding. I predicted him to predict that I would switch back out to Tsunade, so I stayed in to use Will-O-Wisp. But of course it has to miss. It has to miss. His Toxic miss didn't matter because it wouldn't have affected me anyway. But of course I have to miss my damn Will-O-Wisp because this game hates me now. I don't know why. What did I do? What did I do? Well, anyway, I switch out to my Celebi. He hits me with an Earthquake. Doesn't do anything. He's gonna go for the Taunt as I tried to recover, because that's the first time he actually showed Taunt. I didn't know he had it. So now I'm just going to go for the Psychic. As he uses Earthquake, probably predicting me to switch out to Heatran or something. Oh, never mind. I used Hidden Power predicting him to switch it to Jirachi. That's right. I had this battle like 5 days ago, so I don't really remember. But, yeah. The Hidden Power Fire doesn't really do much, so now I'm just going to go for the Psychic. Just to take a big chunk off of that Gliscor, because I know it will. He gets a crit Earthquake. Why does this game hate me so much? Jesus. Anyway, yeah, the Psychic takes a big chunk off, but now I have to switch out because I don't want to die to the Sandstorm, and I'm taunted. So I switch out to Tsunade, and he's just gonna go for the Earthquake. It doesn't do anything, obviously, because I'm immune to it. And And he's gonna withdraw his Gliscor now and go out to Jirachi, predicting, I don't know what he was predicting, a Toxic or something. But I take that opportunity to go to my Jirachi predicting the Toxic. But now he predicts me to switch out, so he uses Thunder Punch. I did not see the Thunder Punch coming. That scared the shit out of me. So now I gotta switch out because I really would need to save my Heatran for later. And he's gonna stay in and use another Thunder Punch. It's not gonna do anything after the Intimidate. And now I'm gonna use my prediction skills and go for the Toxic on the switch. And he switches to a Rotom. And it actually hits. So that's great because Rotom can always be a pain in the ass. And now that I have it poisoned, I'll be fine taking it out as long as it's not a Rest Talker. And hopefully it won't be a Rest Talker. So I switch out to Baringas because I can. And I switched him in mostly as Death Fodder, but I also switched him in just in case his attack didn't really do that much and I could just pay back. And I live with 59, and then he actually has the rare Leaf Storm. So that was all in vain, but once again he was just Death Fodder, so it's all good in the hood. And yeah, Poison's wearing him down. And I'm going to switch to my Celebi now because I know I'm faster and I know I can get off a recover. So that is just awesome. Awesome! And since he used Leaf Storm, Shadow Ball's not going to do jack squat. Actually, it will because you got a special defense drop because this game fucking hates me! What the hell? Okay, I'm done raging. So, yeah, I'm going to go for the Leech Seed here. I don't know why. I probably predicted him to switch out. Shadow Ball's going to do quite a bit now because of the special defense drop. But luckily I'll be able to survive the Sandstorm after the damage, so it's pretty good. He's actually going to die this turn after the Leech Seed and the Poison, so I don't really get to get my recover off, but it's all good once again. So he switches out to Jirachi. I'm just going to let my Celebi die now, just in case he used a U-turn or something, because I can't really afford to have any misplays right now. So I set up my own Jirachi. And I use Ice Punch expecting him to switch out because all I've seen that he has left is a Gliscor. But I get the lucky freeze, so maybe this game doesn't hate me. And now I gotta switch out. I go to Heatran, bad move. But once again, I didn't know that he had a Lucario. I only knew that he had a Gliscor. So I switch out again to Tsunade because Tsunade is the ultimate Lucario wall. Hold on, let me rephrase that. The ultimate Ice Punch-less Lucario wall. And the close combat doesn't do anything. And I'm just going to go for the Flamethrower on the switch. And he's going to go to his Gliscor. The Flamethrower is not going to do very much to the Gliscor, but it's going to do enough that I can 2-hit KO it if he doesn't use Roost. So predicting the Roost, I'm actually going to go for the Toxic here, expecting him to be able to live any attacks after a Roost. So I go for the Toxic just in case. But he actually said he misclicked there, and he actually misclicked on Taunt, which was the perfect misclick because I actually used Toxic and I needed the Toxic. So he goes for his own Toxic, and of course this gay-ass fucking game has to make me miss Draco Meteor. He would have been able to die from there if I hit him with a Draco Meteor. This game hates me. Jeez and crow. So I switch up to Jirachi now, expecting the Roost, and now I'm going to be able to go for an Ice Punch here. Actually, I think I'll go for a Fire Punch, expecting the Lucario to come back in. No, I go for the Ice Punch. And yeah, he brings in his Frozen Jirachi. I switch out to Heatran now. So somebody's going to die here because all three of his Pokemon will die from an Overheat. So he stays in. I use Overheat, kill off the Jirachi. So that is freaking great. I'm so happy now. And yeah, he's gonna send in his Gliscor. His Gliscor outspeeds me. And I'm just gonna switch out, go back to Tsunade even though I'm poisoned. And I'm going to switch it on the Taunt, so I'm gonna have to use Draco Meteor. And let's see what happens. I get some poison damage. I switch out, expecting him to bring in his Lucario, but I made a mistake. And he's gonna switch out now to his Lucario, and I'm just gonna go for the Ice Punch. He made a good prediction, but I get the freeze, so maybe this game doesn't hate me because I really needed that freeze. And you know, I wouldn't call it hacks because you know we are in the snow here, so that's what you get when you don't wear clothes. He doesn't really have. I guess those could be pants, those blue things, but you know, whatever. So that was a good game, Jukain. He's gonna run now. So deuces.